Hi friends, it's your neighborhood friendly Dara here, and I am coming to talk to you about some Hallmark movies and mystery stuff, specifically halftime highlights. Just like we did for Hallmark Channel, where I showed you or told you my top 10 favorite Hallmark Channel movies. Now I want to rank for you the Hallmark movies and mysteries movies that we have had so far this year. We haven't even had 10 Hallmark movies and mysteries movies this year. I think we've had 9 technically. So I'm going to rank them. I'm going to separate them, the mysteries and the dramas, because I feel like Hallmark movies and mysteries, I even had to do a separate video because they're playing a different game. B, mysteries and dramas are 2 different vegetables. C, I feel like they deserve their own space to breathe. Yeah. So let's start off with the mysteries because we've only had 3 so far this year. We had Cut Color Murder, Aurora Tea Garden, Haunted by Murder, and Curious Caterer, Dying for Chocolate. So in bronze, coming in bronze is Aurora Tea Garden, Haunted by Murder, simply because I could not take the horror. Your girl doesn't have a tolerance or a stomach for scary stuff. I can't do it. Somebody take it away, please. This one was by far the scariest Aurora that I've ever seen. And no me gusta. So that has to go third. I mean, nothing to the acting, the chemistry. You know, this is their 18th, 19th, or 20th one? Probably 18th. I think Honeymoon, Honey Murder was 17th. So this may be the 18th. And I've seen all of the Auroras now. So Aurora is one of my favorite mysteries too. Comment below what your favorite mystery is. Aurora's in my top 5. Like, straight no chaser, y'all. If I had to say my favorite mystery, Gourmet Detective, Mystery 101, Martha's Vineyard, Aurora Tea Garden, and if I had to pick a 5th, Crossword Mysteries, because I just like the dynamic between Brennan and Lacey. But, yeah. Anyway, bronze is Aurora. Silver, Cut Color Murder. Now, it was a little bit harder for me to get into the storyline because a lot of the things that they had Julie Gonzalo's character, she played a hairdresser in this. So a lot of the things she would do just seemed unrealistic to me. And I didn't believe it, and it was hard for me to swallow. But what saved it for me was the ending. I felt like the ending, chef's kiss, delicioso. My compliments to the chef. It was perfect because it sets us up for a series. And it makes me want another one, honestly. And congratulations to Julie, who had a baby. I know it's old news now, but still, since we're talking about it, I just wanted to give a public congratulations to Julie Gonzalo and Chris McNally for the baby. So, yes. But yeah, I want another one, just to see how they continue the storyline, you know. So that will be coming in at silver, which leaves. Can we? Oh yeah, I'm batch recording. So if you same night. Curious Caterer, Dying for Chocolate, and Drew Walker. Not Walker, Walker. This is what I wanted to say. I was waiting for this. He was snippy, sarcastic, had a mood that he couldn't get off of his shoulder. And I said, more please. More. And you can't beat an Andrew Nikki dynamic. I mean, well, there's Andrew Bethany. But like Andrew Nikki, you know what you're getting. You feel me? Like they don't come for play, you know? So it was different. I loved Antonio Cayon in it. It was grown up. You know what I'm saying? And I really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. It wasn't as scary either. I could have watched it at night. I normally don't watch the mysteries when they air because they air too late, and I just don't want all of the suspense in my imagination before I go to sleep. Yeah. So there's that. But yeah. So bronze is Aurora, silver is Cut Color Murder, gold is what's his name? Curious Caterer, Dying for Chocolate. let's get into these dramas because we have 6 of them. Coming in at number 6 is North to Home. I know, I forgot about it too. Starring Kimberly Sestad, Lindsay Fonseca, and Erica Durance. And Barbara, I can't forget about Mama Chesapeake. Can we just take a moment? Oh, Chesapeake Shores, how I'll miss thee. All right, I'm back. Mama Chesapeake's in this. And I should preface the drama section by saying each of these movies are 5 crown movies. So the fact, like, my rating is just like rewatchability and the ones that I'm more likely to watch again. Actually, technically, if that's the case, Heart of the Matter should be number 6. I should switch it because Heart of the Matter is number 5 on my list. I'm going to put Heart of the Matter as number 6 because as incredibly amazing in terms of quality that movie was, it was equally depressing. Can we raise a proverbial, figurative, hypothetical, and literal glass to Chandler Massey for just cleaning up with the awards for this movie? I'm talking SAG Award, Golden Globe, Oscar, Tony, Grammy, Emmy, all of them. All of them. He was only in this movie for what, a half hour? He was my favorite part. Oh, I need Chandler in more movies. Hopefully he's in a Christmas movie this year. Hopefully. That would be really cool. So number 6 is going to be Heart of the Matter. Number 5 is going to be North to Home. I love the dynamic of the sisters. As I said in my review, I did do a review on this. If you're new to Dear Hallmark Festival, welcome. What's up? How you doing? Take off your shoes. Put your coat out. Get a plate. Chill for a while. But I did, in my review of this, or did I say it in my review? Maybe the podcast one and not the YouTube one, because I do a podcast companion review to every YouTube video. And kind of elaborate more on my thoughts, because podcast is a longer, audio medium or medium. So I'm able to elaborate longer on that. And I mentioned how North to Home, the way that movie is, it seemed like it was a pilot for a TV show. That was a setup for a TV show. And I put that out there. So I hope Hallmark kind of, played wide receiver and caught it. But we'll see. We will see. So number 6, Heart of the Matter. Number 5, North to Home. Number 4, Color My World with Love. This movie was just so darling. It had me smiling the entire time. I really don't know. There's honestly not much to say about this movie. Lily D. Moore, David DeSanctis, Erica Durance, Benjamin Ayers, beautiful. Like I said, each of these movies, 5 stars. Color My World with Love is number 4. Y'all ready for this top 3? Number 3 is Rippin' Time. This was the most odd, quirky movie in terms of synopsis that I felt Hallmark has ever done. And then when I saw it, I was like, this was way more dramatic than I thought I was going to be. And I was a little like, but I watched it a second time and I was like, I can get down with the get down. They had good chemistry. It was that's a beautiful rainy day movie. Speaking of rainy day, and I have to change my voice to this because the next movie warrants it, because of the feeling that it conveys. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay. This next movie is called Always a Morning. This is your perfect, cozy, slow movie. It was beautiful. I enjoyed watching the interaction between Elizabeth and Ben. and I enjoyed watching Elizabeth with her daughter, and I enjoyed watching Elizabeth milling about town, going to her friends' thing at the thing, and her house was gorgeous. And everything, like the filming quality of this movie was gorgeous. The ending scene, my gosh. Gorgeous. Everything was just gorgeous. This movie is so beautiful. All right, number 1, The Presence of Love. That was the movie that took place in Cornwall, England, and that had what's her name? Oh gosh, dang it, her name escapes me. It's Amy Teagarden. She was in One December Night. Eloise Mumford. Is that her name? Eloise Mumford? But she plays an English professor of romantic literature who spends her 35th birthday at the farm where her mom grew up, where she meets our leading male. I have personal connections to this movie because I studied English in college. And my concentration, at least I professed my concentration to be British literature, more specifically Renaissance literature. So there was a connection there. And her actually being in England, the scenery. We got this movie in March, I believe, and it was a beautiful, like the vibe, the feeling conveyed like a beautiful, rainy, overcast spring day the entire time. And I greatly enjoyed that. And even how they connected the title of the movie, like the themes that the movie tackled, dealing with anxiety and dyslexia, just everything. It was just, it was my favorite. I loved it. I love it so much. So let's recap, shall we? Number 6 is Heart of the Matter. Number 5 is North to Home. Number 4 is Color My World with Love. Number 3 is Rip in Time. Number 2 is Always Amor. And number 1 is Presence of Love. You guys, thank you so much for joining me on in this video, talking about my favorite, or ranking my favorite dramas from Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. Can you tell me in the comments what your favorite Hallmark Movies and Mystery movie was this year? Give me one drama, one mystery. Your favorite mystery and your favorite drama from this year so far. So far. But can we talk about Mahogany that's coming up? Are you excited for Mahogany? I am. It's coming out in August. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can barely stand it. They officially put it in the Hallmark Movies checklist app. I said, look at us go. Let's go. And I know about 3 out of 6 of them actors in there. So I'm ready. I'm ready to see what their Hallmark muscle is going to look like. I'm excited. Okay, I'll let you go. I'm sorry. Follow Dear Hallmark on Facebook, Instagram. There's a subscribe button you can, click if you are so inclined, and a little like button you can click if you're so inclined. There's also a subscribe button on the podcast, because there is a podcast companion to this YouTube channel, y'all, where I'm able to elaborate more on my thoughts, like I talked about earlier. Be sure to subscribe and review if you haven't already. And I think that covers it all. Yes. Well, you guys, I will talk to you in my next video.